Now, this is the material that we shall be going through during the whole of this session. And if there is any word or any vocabulary you don't understand, please let me know. Now, just a quick note. If you went later on after the class, there's a PDF material that I've also shared here. You will look at this after the class. It is called Learning from Scratch, and it has a list of Scratch vocabularies. Dave, are you able to see that? Dave, are you able to see that?
Yes, I am.
What is a program?
It is a set of instruction that tells computer what to do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're able to see that. Uh, who else? Who else? Let me look at somebody, whoever. Don't worry about my switching of the screens. I'm just trying to get a student here who can answer that. Iris, are you there?
Yeah.
What is Scratch?
Scratch? Programming language and online community where you can create your own interactive story, games, and animations, and so on.
Yeah, thank you. It is a very long description, but it has been lengthened so that anyone can understand, and it has been made as simple as possible. The last person I'm going to ask a question, Jen. Jen, are you there? Yes, Jen? If you can't talk, just let me know. I need somebody who can unmute their mic and talk. Bakhad. Bakhad, are you there, sir? Yes, Mr. Bakhad? Let me see on the charts if somebody is saying they are not able. Yes, we are using the Google Meet chat area. Yes, Mr. Bakhad, are you there? Is Abdi in? By the way, is Abdi in? Abdi Rahman. I think I can remember the pronunciation. I hope he is in. Zamda.
I think there is a network problem with them, Abdurrahman and Barhat.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Now you are the one who is going to answer for us that question. Hamzi. Am I pronouncing that
Yes,
name correctly? Hamzi.
yes, Hamza.
Yes, Hamza. Yes, Hamza. What is a sprite?
Mm-hmm.
What is a sprite?
A sprite, a character or picture that you can make, move, or say things or change what they look like. Sprites are the either user created, uploaded, or found the sprites library.
And they are objects that perform actions in a
Oh, yes,
project.
they are objects that perform actions in a project. Yes.
Thank you so much. So I have just shared with you that so that you are able to know the vocabulary list that we have. And if I mention anything that you don't understand, please just lift up your hand. McKenna will be able to see that and alert me very quickly so that I don't move so fast for you guys. Are we okay? Yes, Hamza?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, the birthday card. The birthday card is a game. What do we expect in the game? If we look at this content that is provided for us here, the material that we have here, in the game, we are going to have a mysterious flashing green button that appears. When you press the button, an animated birthday card fills the screen. It is complete with the singing sharks. There are sharks that are going to be in the game, and the sharks take turn in singing the lines "Happy Birthday" song, the Happy Birthday song. So on the screen here, you are able to see there is some background. There is a backdrop. You remember the definition of a backdrop? A backdrop is the background of the stage, that picture that you see that is behind everything, that on top of which the other sprites are allocated. So it is the backdrop or the back side of the stage. Let me just see if somebody wants to join. Yes, I've admitted that. So it is the the item, the picture that is displayed in the behind, in the background. That is the backdrop. The backdrop is having some balloons. And then on the stage itself, we have some banner that is saying happy birthday, a very big writing that is saying happy birthday. Then we have two sharks. One has its mouth wide open and is saying happy birthday to you. I think it's very happy, and the other one looks like it is sad and it wants to swallow somebody's cake. At the center of the stage, we have the cake. At the center of the stage, we have the cake. Now, are we able to tell how many sprites we have in this game? Are we able to tell? Yes, Hamza?
Yeah.
How many sprites can you see? How many sprites can you see on the stage?
Yeah, it's a flame on the cake.
There is a flame on the cake.
Yes.
I'm asking the sprites.
Yeah, I can see.
How many are they? Can you be able to count?
5.
5 sprites. One
Yes.
shark, the second shark. The third item is the cake. Then we have the banner. Then number 4 we have the balloons, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I think there are 4. The cake, the 2, and then the banner.
Whoa. You are saying the for lyrics, that cake contains. I'm putting these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sticks with the blame. Sticks with the blame. I'm counting the sticks with the blame.
Thank you for noticing that. But the cake is one whole. The sticks on the flame are part of the cake, huh?
Yes.
Thank you so much. So let me continue. The project uses the glide block. The glide block is one that makes items to slide. They don't just walk, they don't move steps, they slide. And you can be able to see them sliding on the stage. That is the block that we are going to use. I think that is one of the vocabularies you guys can note down. The glide block, it's very key in our project. It's going to be very important. And then we are saying it makes the sprites move smoothly around the stage. You need to use the scratch coordinate system. Another vocabulary I think guys would want to note down or to remember, something you also need to remember, the coordinate system, the coordinates. The coordinates, how many can tell me what a coordinate is? Let me look for somebody, let me select somebody here who can tell me what a coordinate could look like, or what they know about a coordinate. Kevin, hi, there is Kevin.
Hi,
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you.
So what's the question?
Do you know a coordinate? Can you tell us what a coordinate is?
The coordinate, the location of the items.
Yes, a coordinate is used to tell the location of an item. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is true. So we are going to use it to describe the positions the sprites are going to be on stage and how they are going to glide from one position to another position. This project also uses messages and messaging. It uses messaging in the scripts. Now there is another word that is messaging, and once we go to the code, this word messaging will be changed into broadcast. Broadcast is who can tell me what broadcast is? If I say I want to broadcast a message, what do I mean? Yes, Kevin? Yes, Kevin, do you understand broadcast? Yes, yes. Kabdi is saying sending to many people. Yes. Now we are going to be able to send messages in between scripts. That is the other vocabulary I know we are going to meet also scripts. Now I will be using the word script very many times, and as we continue programming, we are going to be using the word scripts. Now scripts are those blocks of code put together. The blocks of code we shall be snapping together, we shall be putting together to make the program run are what we collectively call the scripts. So the scripts will be communicating together with one another, or the blocks will be communicating together using the broadcast. They are able to send a message internally in the code, hey, do this, hey, do this, hey, do this, and then they are able to respond appropriately. Now the the sprites we have, I've talked about the sprites. The first sprite is the birthday button, and then the other sprite is the banner where you're being asked to press on your birthday message. Then there is the backdrop, the party backdrop. We are going to use a backdrop that is called party. Then we are going to use the birthday cake. You look at the birthday cake, it has the flames already. It has the sticks without the flames. And then we are also going to use some song, a birthday song in the background. Then of course the birthday banner. Then you have the coordinate system that will be able to help us know the directions of the shack. Then we have the singing shacks. We have shack 1 and then we have shack 2. Every shack will have their own code. Every shack will have their own code. So we are going to have a number of sprites here, and I've already indicated them. We are going to have the button. We are going to have 2 shacks. We are going to have what else? What else shall we be having? Yes, Hamda?
Yes.
What
Can you repeat what you said?
What else shall we be having as a sprite? I've just been taking you through the sprites.
Cake.
Yes.
We have the shack. We have the buttons.
Yes. Yes.
Good. We have the
And we have the balloons.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
balloons and the party. Yes.
Good. Good. I hope everyone is following up with me. I hope everyone is interacting with the Google Meet window alone. So if we went through the code, there are some things that are attached to those codes. If we went through the code, for example, the button here, we have to add these 2 scripts to the button. The first one makes the button to appear to the center of the stage, and a flash invitingly, and flash then invitingly when the game starts. The second one runs after the button is clicked, making the button disappear and sending the message to launch the rest of the card. This is how it looks like. Just follow with me. There is something here on the side that is like a sticky note. It is called a comment. I will show you how to add that. It is called a comment. A comment in programming is that line of code or that instruction that exists in the code that is not going to be executed. It does not affect the program. It is just a comment. It's just telling us that this and this is happening here. It is used to explain a code to somebody when somebody is not around or somebody does not want to forget.
Yes.
Yes, it's just a simple comment. You do comments in programming when you want to make sure that whoever is going to take over your code is also able to understand your code without just having to consult with you necessarily. So we place comments in the code so that guys are able to follow up without me explaining to them. But today you are lucky I'm explaining to you. Is it that good?
Yes, yes.
Good. So I will show you how to add that comment, and you will also be able to add that comment practically. Now there is the first code where we say when the green flag is clicked, you go to a certain position, then you show, then you go through a forever loop. A forever loop. Forever loop just means you have to repeat without stopping. So the code that exists inside the forever is will be repeated without stopping until when we stop the program. But as long as we are running the program, that code that says change color effect by 3 will be running, and it will be running forever. Then there is the other block of codes where we are saying that when this sprite is clicked, you hide the sprite, then you are going to broadcast a message, and you are going to tell other scripts that go. It sends a message that triggers the scripts in the other sprites. So the other sprites are also able to get that message, and then there is a block that is going to tell us stop other scripts once that happens. Then there is the press on your birthday message. We are going to design that short script, that short sprite. We are going to design it, and everyone is going to design on their own and see how it looks like. Then we have the party backdrop. The party backdrop, it has some balloons there and it has some code. We are saying that when the block is clicked, when the green flag is clicked, switch the backdrop to backdrop 1. I think it has more than one costume, so we are going to be able to interact with more than one costumes for that. Then when I receive the broadcasted message, which message was broadcast? The message that was broadcast is go. So it is going to switch to the backdrop party. Then we have the birthday cake. The birthday cake is a sprite that we shall upload. Uploading is we shall upload is just being able to add a sprite from where the list of sprites exist into our stage, so that it is the only sprite that we have, and the others are not there. So we upload, we bring the sprite to the stage. The process of doing that is being able to upload. We upload. You can either upload from the computer or you can upload from the Scratch application. The Scratch application has several sprites, and we shall be able to check and select the cake sprite. We also have some sound that will be played there, and then we have the code. When we click the green flag, we are asked to hide or to make. We begin when the cake is hidden, then we choose as a cake that will be shown. Then the next block we go to is a little bit long, but this cake starts, we state the position of the cake, and then we glide to another new position, and then we repeat, or we enter the forever loop. The forever loop. We have said the forever loop will repeat everything that is inside until when the game is done. If the game is not finished, it will continue repeating whatever we have given it, and whatever it is supposed to repeat is broadcast line 1, and then play the sound birthday, and then wait for 10 seconds, and then again broadcast line 1, and then play, and then wait, and then broadcast, play, wait, broadcast, play, wait, broadcast, play, wait, broadcast, play, wait, forever, not unless we stop the game. Then we are going to say the happy birthday banner. Again, we have designed the happy birthday banner, and now create scripts for it and its directions, how it's going to interact, how it's going to move around and along. And then the code is here, of course. We begin with the hide, then we set a position using the coordinate system. 0 and 120 are the coordinate systems. So 0 is the x-axis, y is the y. We have 120. 120 is for the y-axis. Then we have again a long code there that is going to help us go through that work. Then we have the singing sharks. They also have their own code, like that, like that, like that. I hope we are just able to understand the logic and how we expect the game to run. Are we able to understand? Are we able to understand that? Just how the game runs? Don't go into the complex of the code. Don't worry about understanding the code. We are going to practice the code, and you are going to be able to practice as well and understand it. With programming, you don't understand at once. You practice, you become an expert, you understand more. So, are we able to understand the game itself? Are we able to understand the game? Theoretically?
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
do understand.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, I do.
Thank you, Zamda. There is somebody called Michael. Michael, are you there? Michael, no, is it NGO? Michael, are you there? Yes, Michael. If you can't talk, you can just type. Yusuf, are you there? You can type. Thank you so much, Yusuf. If you can understand, please just say yes. If you cannot understand, say no. Please be free and say no. You cannot understand the game. Just understanding how the game flows, how the program flows. Don't worry about the code. I want now to share the link for the game. So that we can be able to play the game. I don't know why it's not copying. Let me just copy this. I'm just going to copy here. I don't want to change too many windows. And guys ask, and now what is wrong and why are you taking us to very many windows? I think check out the game here. Yes. Now I'm going to ask each one of us to now open the game. Now that is the second window you are going to interact with. Just open the game. Don't worry about the Google Meet window. You can leave the Google Meet window, but don't leave the meeting. Don't leave the class. Just click the game and try playing. Once you have played the game, just say here done. You can give a comment if it is very interesting. It is a very basic game. McKenna, please remind me if I am already 1 hour ahead so that we can give guys a break. After 1 hour, we should have some short break, or you will take over and allow the learners to go for a break. Please, yes, thank you for typing there, yes. Hamzi, you are able to do that. Thank you. Kamado, thank you for...
Yeah.
Thank you. You're already playing it. Thank you. Can you share the screen and play with us? Can you share the screen? Are you able?
Me?
Yes. Are you able to share the screen and play with us? Those ones who are having a mobile phone can see what Hamzi is going to share. Yes, Hamzi, you can share your screen. Are you able to do that, by the way? Are you able?
Okay, let me. What's this?
The rest, let us continue. Hamzi is sharing for those ones who are using mobile phones to join. If you are using a mobile phone, please, or a smartphone, please just stay with us here. Don't leave. Are you facing any challenge, Hamzi? I can share mine, or anyone else, anyone who is willing to share their screen, you can raise up your hand and share your screen. I think Hamzi is facing some challenge. Hamda, are you able to share your screen?
No, I cannot. I have difficulty. My internet is very low, so I cannot play the game.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
I will share mine, but unless there is somebody who wishes us to see how they play the game. If you have played the game, please write here down. Please type here down. If you have played the game, please type there done. If you need some minutes, please just say a minute. Good, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Fiona. If you have already played the game, please, I will not proceed without you guys having played the game. You need to play the game so that you can be able to know what is happening in the game. Iris, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Hamda is saying she has some poor connection, so she might not be able to play. Oh, no problem. Sorry, Hamda. Thank you. You understood the concept. Thank you. We are 38 students here. I need to see 38 done here. I need to see 38 students saying we are done. At least 30. You guys, could you please be fair to me? Let me share my screen as well as I play the game with you guys. If you are joining with a device, a mobile device, you can just type there on a smartphone. Wow. Nezuko has already done that. Kamado Nezuko has already done that. Of course, you always have to press the green flag. You'll just press one button and then the game goes live. I hope it won't be loud. Let me reduce the volume. That is it. Then you're saying press only on your birthday. Now let me assume today is my birthday. And I want to press. Wow. The two sharks are telling me happy birthday, happy birthday, dear Joe. I'm not Joe. Why is the program telling me Joe? I'm not Joe. Can I start again and see if it will tell me my name? It should tell me Matthews, huh? Okay, it is not telling me Matthews, but at least it has sung me a birthday song, and the two sharks have been able to sing for me a happy birthday song. So I think we can go to the code if everyone is okay. At least everyone has seen that game. I can go to the code. I will be going to the code. Also have your scratch. Move there, just move there. If I have not told you to move there, don't worry, just follow up with me. Now, we shall begin with step 1. Step 1, we shall be collecting our sprites. Before we collect the sprites, we already have a sprite that is on the stage. The sprite that is on the stage, we don't need it. It is the cat, the scratch cat. If you look at the sprite itself down here, in the sprite section, you will see there is a small bin at one of the corners on the right upper end of the sprite. If you clicked on that sprite, you will be able to delete that. Don't worry, just follow up with me. Now I want to add a new sprite. How many sprites do I need? We said I need the button, I need the cake, I need the banner, I need two sharks, shark 1 and shark 2, and then I will also design my own sprites. I will also design my banner, I will design my banner, I think I will design 2 of them, and then I will add the backdrop. Now if I went back and I want to add my sprites, I will go to this section here. I want to add a new sprite. I'm being told to choose a sprite. Now I can either upload a sprite or choose a sprite from the sprites collection that we have. If I clicked here, I will go to the sprites collection. This is a collection of sprites that Scratch has given us. The developers for Scratch were able to give us that. If I went back and then I said paint, I will be able to create my own sprite. If I clicked on paint, I will be able to create my own sprite here and make use of it. Today we are not doing that. Now there is also surprise. If I clicked on surprise, it will give me a random sprite. Scratch will give me a random sprite. I just delete the unnecessary sprites here. If I clicked on surprise, Scratch will give me a random sprite. It will select for me a sprite randomly and then without any order and then give it to me to use. Now that is very good when you are beginning, if you don't know which sprite to select, but today we know the sprite we want to use. Now also you can click on upload a sprite. Upload a sprite, it will take me to my computer, and on my computer I will be able to choose a sprite that I want and it will appear on the stage. Today we are not choosing sprites from our computer, so I will click the choose a sprite section and select the sprite called button. There is button 1, there is button 2, button 3, button 4, button 5. Today we are going to use button 1. I have already selected it there. I hope we are okay with that because the next sprites I'm going to choose them very quickly. Have we understood how to pick a sprite?
Yes, I understood.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good. If you have understood, you can just type in the chat section, you have understood. Please be with me on this window. Don't go to any other window. If I ask any question, just go to the chat section and comment. If I pick on you, you can always say understood. Like for example, Hamzi, are you okay? Thank you, Iris.
Yes, I'm okay, understood.
Thank you so much. Now I'm going to select the other sprites at a little bit faster speed because of time and because you have also understood. Sorry for that noise. There is a jet passing by. The next sprite is the cake. There is the cake. The next sprite is the bun. I will go to the shark. The next sprite is the shark. Wow, we have shark 1, shark 2, shark 3. We have the shark. Now this sprite, we are going to use it twice because it is only that type of shark that we are going to have. Now I will duplicate it. To duplicate it, I will just right click here and then click duplicate. If I click on duplicate, I right click then say duplicate. I will select that and then it will come as, I can now name this sprite. How do we rename a sprite? If I click on the sprite, there is on the sprite section, there is somewhere the name of the sprite appears. On the name of the sprite, it is possible to edit the name of the sprite. This one I'm going to put there shark 1. So I put there shark 1 and click enter. I have already saved that. Then on the other one, I write there shark 2. I'm able to do that. Let me see if there's any other thing we need. I think we need the backdrop, the background. Now I will go to the backdrop section. The backdrop section, the process is the same. I will just go here and choose a backdrop that is written party. I don't know if it is there. Wow, it is there. Hope it is the one. Oh yes, it is the one. It is the one. It is the one. Good. Then we shall go to the banners. We shall go to design the banners. We are just collecting the necessary assets for our program before we begin. So we shall go to create the banners. I'm just spacing them out. You can just comfortably click on the items on the screen and be able to do that. Now after that point, I would want everyone to also have their sprites in their area like that. Before we go to the banner we are going to design. Now I will give you some minutes to go to your sprite,
So
to go to the scratch window and add the sprites. Go to the scratch window on your program and add the
one
sprites.
question. One question.
Yes, yes, thank you.
How do you choose these balloons? Uh,
Can I repeat? Let me repeat.
like balloons with the right it.
Sorry, sorry, that noise. Let me remove it first.
Mhm.
Let me remove it. If you have understood, you can go ahead and create. You can go to the scratch window and add the sprites. I can delete it. First of all, let me delete it. To delete it, I have to go to the backdrop section and remove it actually. I have to delete it. That is the way I delete it. Now I come here to the sprite, to the backdrop section, and then I search for party. Just search for party.
Yeah, party. You're that party.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Once I search for it, it will come to our stage area. Now
And I
it is
read the
there.
bell.
Good. If you have been able to add the sprites, good. Zamda is saying she has already added the sprites. Yes, if you have been able to add the sprites, just let me know. A few responses will make me smile today, please. If you are adding, please just add, then you'll come back and respond. If you are still adding the sprites, please just add the sprites, then come back and respond. Thank you, Dave. Yes, Bakhad, thank you. This game is quite easy. The activity is quite an easy activity. Yes, Sarah, thank you, thank you. I've added all the sprites. Wow, thank you so much. I think that's a good sample. I can continue now to creating. If you are, yes, yes, thank you so much, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the responses. They help me smile. I am now aware that my students are following up with me. Thank you, Jen. I am aware we are now following up. If you are having a mobile phone, just take note. Just note something down. We are going to share the video. We are going to share everything that we are doing in this class on a YouTube channel, on a YouTube account, and you'll be able to visit and follow up. If you are using a mobile smartphone, just follow with us and make some few notes. Don't struggle going to the Scratch interface. Good, thank you so much. So I will teach you how to paint one scratch, one.
In mine, one question. But in mine, only a butt hats appears in my screen only in my project. Butt hats.
Yes, Hamzi, are you asking a question?
When I write from a certain place,
Yes.
but only the butt hats appears me in my project. There's no butt balloons.
Or only the part hat agrees, but does something come? Let me go back again and show you. It is okay, only the part hat. If you write party,
But I write but, then only the butt hats appears is here.
but have you been able to have you seen the backdrop?
So let me. Oh no, it's my mistake. I don't go to the background.
Thank you. Go to the backdrop section. Go to the backdrop section,
Okay,
please.
thank you. Okay.
Yes, please. Thank you so much, Hamzi. I think everyone, anything you are experiencing, just feel free to let me know. However simple it might look, just ask, because These simple ideas are the ones that come together and make great ideas. Good. Now we are going to paint a backdrop. We are going to paint the happy birthday sprite. The happy birthday sprite. I hope we are able to see how it looks like. That is how it looks like. We are going to be able to paint it, to make it on our own. Let me go to this other way. Now we go to the sprite section, and then there is paint. The sprite section, then there is paint. Just follow up with me. I will give you time to design or to paint your own sprite. Please just follow up with me. I go to the paint. Once I go to the paint, there is a board that is given here, a very smart board that is very blank, that we are going to be able to create our banner. I'm calling it a banner, so we can name it to a banner. You can say banner. Just rename it up here. I will also rename it on the sprite section. On the sprite section, I will call it banner. Yes, I'm now able to rename it. To draw a rectangle, because it has two shapes. It has a rectangle, and then it has the word happy birthday. To draw a rectangle, I will click on this tools section here. There are a lot of tools here. For me to be able to draw a rectangle, I click on the tools section, and then I drag around the area. And once I drag it, it's also visible on the stage. So I can do some resizing to be able to get a good size that is fit for my stage area. When I click on it, I can be able to drag it. That is what is happening. Just check. You can always be able to see how it looks like. Now that is a rectangle I have drawn. Once I draw the rectangle, should we draw first, or I can continue and then we can draw later? We can draw. I can give you some time to draw. Yes, Hamzi. What do you think? Can I give you time to draw the rectangle, then we come back, I think that is not okay. Going back, coming back is not very okay. Let me finish drawing the sprite, designing it very well, and then I will give you time to do that and ask questions. I now want to change the color to that yellow color. If I click on the fill section, we have two movable bars here. We can drag these buttons. Very well and be able to change to a color we want. I'm going to move it to close to a yellow color, yellowish color, banana color, and then I'm going to increase the saturation just by dragging it. By the way, you just drag it easily. Then I'm going to reduce the brightness so that it is a little bit very bold. As I increase the saturation, I reduce the brightness so that it's a little bit bold and it does not hurt the eyes. There are some versions of yellow that would really hurt the eye. So I have already changed the color of that. Then I will now remove the outline. There is the outline section on the costumes area in the toolbox that I'm having, the tool that I'm interacting with. Down here there is a cross, there is a red line, and if I clicked on that red line, it removes the outline from the shape, so that the shape is existing without a black surrounding, a black outline. I have already created that. Now to go back to the select item, I click on the select toolbox here, and I'll be able to select the item and move it around the stage until when I'm comfortable it is okay. Now I think my stage is very big. If I come around the edges here or around the corners, I'm able to resize it and make it at least be good. I don't want it to be very big to block every good stuff we have on the stage, but at least it should be visible and well enough. Now you can choose a color of your choice. Then I will add the text. The text says happy birthday. I will add the text. To add the text, I click on the T icon and then I click in the design area. Then I will just type there in capitals, happy birthday. Now I realize that nobody is able to see that. Wow, what is the problem? We are not able to see that. Is anyone able to tell us what is the problem? Why we are not able to see
The
that?
color. The color is same as the background.
Good, good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And how do you change the color?
You go to the fill section and change the color to black.
I go to the fill section and change the color to black. I can directly
Yes.
adjust the brightness to
Yes.
0 and I get black. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Hamda.
You're welcome.
I can now resize it and it is already telling me happy birthday. Now, I have already created that sprite. We have already finished the process of painting the sprite. And I want you guys to go and paint the other sprite. Paint this sprite. I will give you 3 minutes again. I will give you 3 minutes to be able to paint that sprite. It's a very simple one. It's just saying happy birthday. Don't twist it. Just leave it the way it is like that. If you have any questions, you can ask. If you get stuck along the way, just tell me. You can also add there your name, by the way. Let me add mine here so that it's happy birthday, Matthews. Happy birthday, Matthews. I think it should sing to me. Happy birthday, Matthews. Let us go to the Scratch interface and create that banner together with the name happy birthday, and then put there your name. Those ones who are using a mobile phone, a smartphone, don't worry, just follow up with us, and if there is anything you think you can note down, just jot a small piece of note somewhere to be able to follow up. I think I will tell myself happy birthday even though today is not my birthday. My birthday is always around April, huh? It's around April. Which date? April. I will have to check. Sorry, guys. But it is in the month of April. The month of April, around 14th. Yeah, 14th April. 14th April. That is my birthday. So, if you remember next year, please, you can wish me a happy birthday. Today, the sharks are going to wish me a birthday. If you are done, say yes, say done, type here done. If you are done, if you are facing any difficulty, just raise up your hand. You can unmute or you can type. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much for those responses. Now we are together. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Iris. Thank you so much, guys. I need more responses, please. Thank you, Dania, Navia. Thank you, Usama. Good. Wow. Today everyone is doing coding. Everyone is a programmer. Everyone is hacking. Everyone is a hacker. When you do so much programming, you become a hacker. Is that true? I don't know. But do you have hackers in the area? In class? Do you have hackers in class? Yes, hackers are very tough programmers, by the way. They check systems. We have white hackers and black hackers, or is it black or what? Oh, not bad programmers. Oh, Zamda is a programmer. Good. Wow, we have serious programmers in class. Good. I know programmers are finding it quite easy. Those who are not programmers, please bear. Just practice. We are also making you guys programmers. By the end of this class, all of us are going to be very good at programming in Scratch. So don't worry. You are going to become good programmers in Scratch. Thank you so much. Can we be able to create the second banner? There's the other banner. Let me show you how it looks like, and then you can be able to create it. I want to show you how it looks like. Press on your birthday. Can you be able to create that banner? Press on your birthday. I want us to create that one. Design another one, just the same process we have gone through. The one written press only on your birthday. I want us to design that. I will also be doing it very quickly now that my students are together with me. Yes, I'm just going to add it very quickly. I hope you remember that. Yes, I have my stage, my banner there. And then I'll give it again a yellow color. I think when the brightness is 0, no color is able to be seen. Then I give it another very decent yellow color, banana colors. I will reduce the brightness. I will adjust the saturation and then reduce the brightness. Good. Then I will remove the outline. I have already removed the outline. Then I will do what? I will type press on your birthday. Press on only on your birthday, because it is a surprise. Then the color is not visible. I will change the color. I'll just click here and then take the brightness to 0 and the color, and there I am. I'm able to see that. Then I go back to the select item. Then I will now pull it and place it at the center. That. Then it is telling me press only on your birthday. Press only on your birthday. Press only on your birthday. If we are done with that, you can allow me proceed. If you are done with that, just tell me yes. We want to go to the code section. We want now to start coding. We want to start coding. If you are done, just tell yes. Tell me you are done. I'm giving you time. For those ones who have not finished, you can. Those ones who have finished, please just type there done. I need to know if I'm together with good. Thank you, Jen. Jen is doing very fast. Jen, you are very fast. How are you, Jen? Yes, Jen, are you able to talk? How are you? Thank you, Jen. Jen is saying she's okay. Thank you so much, Jen. Good. We are good to go on, I think so. Am I, McKenna? Am I still in the first 1 hour?
I think the hour is almost over, so you have 3 minutes left when you have the break.
I have 3 minutes to go before I can continue.
Or you can have the break right now.
Oh, wow. So I think McKenna is our class coordinator. She will pick over.